if I gotta hear one more thing about Sonic Frontiers, I'm gonna crash out. Do I even want to talk about this game? I don't even know if that's a good idea. Don't talk about it. You know how they get. They have been non-stop talking about Sonic Frontiers since it dropped. It cannot be that deep. You know what? It's fine. We will talk about it. So it seems the source of endless discourse and discussion is no other than Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers was released in 2022 and met with what I would call critical acclaim. A lot of people enjoyed this game, inside and outside of the community. And this was very much so needed at this time because the last game before this was Sonic Forces. And I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of mid. I've personally played Sonic Frontiers myself, and I would say that it's definitely the best Sonic game since, I don't know, probably generations. I decided that now would be a good as time as ever to make a dedicated video about Sonic Frontiers. Considering the last time that I mentioned it, niggas was on my head crazy. Y'all would not let me breathe, which is crazy because I didn't even say nothing about Sonic Frontiers. It was just the thumbnail. My God. You're probably wondering where all this endless discussion about Sonic Frontiers is coming from. And wouldn't you be surprised to know that the source of all of it is from Sonic Twitter? Oh my God, bro. What did we tell you about going
bro.
on Sonic
Twitter?
Content, what did we tell you?
How y'all think I'm supposed to make these videos, bro?
There seems to be this whole revisionist history thing going on with Sonic Frontiers over there where people are beginning to believe that the game wasn't good, or they're basically saying they didn't enjoy the game or have a good time with the game. Some people may have been valid and have not enjoyed the game since the beginning, and that's valid. You don't have to enjoy every game, but some people are definitely hopping on the train of, you know what? Maybe this game is kind of ass, and I don't know how I feel about that because that's not what we were saying back in 2022. And once again, the general gaming space seems to enjoy Sonic Frontiers, and that's very important for the general gaming space too. It's just the inside community that's trying to really push the narrative that Sonic Frontiers wasn't really all that, or that Sonic Frontiers didn't impact the series as much, and we're gonna get into that in a little bit. First, I would like to give my honest opinions on the game. This is probably what y'all want to hear, right? I believe Sonic Frontiers was a much needed breath of fresh air. I do not believe that the game is perfect in any way, shape, or form. There's a lot of stuff that I had to complain about it. I'll go ahead and get that out the way. I don't think the cyberspace stages are all that. The controls kind of make it a little bit clunky, a little bit weird. Some of the music is a miss on me, but I really enjoy this game's soundtrack a lot. A lot of, like, 90% of this game's soundtrack is a bop. Actually, it might be like 95%. I don't know, bro. Some of that game's music was kind of hitting, bro. Like, yeah, me up there tweaking. I went into that first stage. They talking about some disappear. Alright, y'all, my fault. Actually, not my fault. Y'all know what time it is. Why y'all switching on Frontiers knowing that game was gas? Why y'all get too comfortable behind y'all screen talking crazy up in them chats? I don't understand how niggas say some one day, then another day take it back. And I can't stand how niggas be saying one thing, then four when they get pressed. Let me talk. Who's saying this game is mid? We run you off in a ditch, man. Y'all ain't tired? Y'all be hating so much you blue in the face like Stitch. Make sure to like and subscribe, man. Y'all know I don't want to have to move to Twitch, and if you don't want to, well then use a bitch. As for the game itself, I really like the open zone gameplay. It was nice and chill to just go around collecting the medals and everything, beating up the enemies, fighting the mini bosses. It was such a different vibe for a Sonic game, but it was genuinely fire. Like, it was actually enjoyable. And then of course the highlight for me has to be them boss fights, bro. Like, oh my goodness, the second island boss fight, bro, I was not ready, bro. That song, the fight, everything, it was genuinely some of the craziest stuff ever. So for providing me with a very enjoyable experience, this game gets its flowers. I will give the credit where the credit is due. I, however, did not enjoy the final boss. If y'all don't know what it is, it's just very not enjoyable and very underwhelming for the base game. I also have not played the Final Horizon DLC, so maybe I need to play that. I heard the final boss in that is better. But besides that, Sonic Frontiers, enjoyable experience. So now let's get into some of the conversations that Sonic Twitter was talking about with this game. Most recently being Sonic Frontiers versus Sonic 06. This is the point of discussion that the community has gotten to. But people are saying that minus the polish, 06 is better in every way than Sonic Frontiers. Now I am like 98% sure this is rage bait, but we'll entertain it anyway. Sonic 06 has a mod called Project 06, which is basically the game if it were polished. And that mod was very well received, and I played it myself and it was really fun. I would still not take 06 over Frontiers as an overall gaming experience. They got the music though. 06 got that. I can't take that away from them. But I don't know, bro. The vibe of Frontiers is just unmatched. That might be glazed, but hey, it is what it is. People have also been saying that Sonic Mania was the savior of the franchise and it wasn't Frontiers, and I'm just kind of scratching my head at that because I'm like, bro, what are we like, bro? If we're gonna talk about what saved the franchise, it's two things: Frontiers and the movies. Those were the two things that contributed to the franchise being in the state that it's in now. Mania was good, but the momentum for Mania carried on for about a couple months, and then Forces came out and we was back in the exact same situation because Forces was trash. Alright, it was mid, not trash. Forces was mid. But the point is, Frontiers did a lot of heavy lifting to make up for the last decade of mid, and we got a good game out of it. I can't wait for the sequel. Overall, Frontiers is gas and y'all should play it, and I actually gotta play Final Horizon, so that's gonna happen soon too. Let me know what y'all thoughts are on Sonic Frontiers. How do y'all feel about the game? I know a lot of y'all are very huge fans of the game, and a lot of people got into the franchise from Frontiers, so yeah, let me know how you feel about it. Make sure to leave a like on your way out, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.